Hey everyone, welcome to Mountain Women Radio. This is episode number 227, which can be found at trayerwilderness.com/podcast-227. It is another glorious day here in North Idaho. We've had beautiful weather. We've had guests as well and are thoroughly enjoying our visit. I'm getting out to get these dogs out of our tiny house and to get them to stretch out a little bit. And me too. I miss my morning walks, and I thought I would take some time and spend it with you guys this morning. We do a lot of really good conversations on our YouTube channel. I do a live video every Monday at 2:30 Pacific Standard Time, and I do another live video Thursdays at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we've had some really, really good conversations. We have an amazing community. Our community is such an amazing group of faith-led individuals that are so like-minded, and it's just very gratifying and very comforting in our times to have a place to fellowship amongst like-minded believers. And one of our discussions has been, as a result of the enemy pushing us down, walking out life with the weights of the world on our shoulders. And that is one of the greatest benefits of being in fellowship with other believers and in a community that's very welcoming and loving during these uncertain times, because it's very easy, and we all know that, boy, those dark clouds are coming in. It's really easy with news, media, social media, all that, to really easily get deflated in our daily walk and be consumed. Plus you have the ups and downs, normal ups and downs of life that take us on a roller coaster ride. We have marital issues, financial issues, problems with our children, and it's very easy to get discouraged in general. And then you have all the oddities of our 2021. We all see them on the news and in the paper and online, and it's very easy to quickly become weighted down. And I want to encourage you all out there that are listening to join our community, trayerwilderness.com/community. It is a very welcoming location that enables us to learn from one another, be inspired and encouraged by one another, and gives us a place that we can build ourselves up. That is the intention of my live videos on Mondays and Thursdays on our YouTube channel. You can find us by going to trayerwilderness.com/YouTube. Be sure to subscribe and click the notifications bell so that you can be alerted when I'm on there. But it has been something that I followed obediently in doing, because I was seeing the need, and I really felt God nudging me to take on those times and to give Monday inspiration to help feed everybody into their week. And then Thursday, for the last 2-3 years, has been on Wednesdays, but I needed to do a little shifting in my schedule. And these times that I'm spending is not only renewing and inspiring for you guys, but it's also been really inspiring for me and encouraging for me. I don't leave my homestead often. That is by choice. I am an introverted extrovert, and I find it very comforting on my homestead. I'm not affected health-wise on my homestead. When I go out and about, I am. And I still need to be very careful with what I put myself into, or into me, whether with food or toxins, EMFs, too many people at once. So I get great comfort on my homestead, but I, like you, need the community and need the fellowship. So the beautiful thing that happened in 2020 is that so many have gathered online, and it has been really enjoyable and renewing for us all. And I want to encourage that today, that if you don't have someone local and a community locally to you, if you don't have that community locally to you, it's important that you find a community that you can rest in and that you can get renewal and be fed through. And we do that here at Mountain Woman Radio as well. But the benefit of the community is that there is actually communication there. I'm talking to you guys every week and sharing things that are going on and inspiration for you. But I don't get that return here in the podcast. Another thing we do in the community is we do a monthly Zoom, and that way everybody can see each other face to face. You're always putting a name with a text message or a YouTube handle, but you're not actually getting that reciprocal. I'm not getting that reciprocal face to face. So it's been really nice for people to get to put a face with a name, and it's in the privacy of our community. And it's just been very rewarding. And I think we all need that more than anything right now, because the enemy is trying to break. He's breaking everything and working very hard at it. And he's going to attack us believers so much more because we are a threat. And I am proudly a threat to him. I will continue to be a threat to him, and I will not be shunned and quieted in my walk or in what I feel led to share. And we've experienced that also in 2020 and 2021 with a lot of censoring and social media baloney. And I think now more than ever we need to be a light. We need to be salt and light in the dark. And I'm grateful that he has led myself and my family on this walk and on this journey, that we can, we've learned, one of the greatest things we've learned is our obedience to him. And in doing so, it's what we share with you. And I feel that it is really important right now. We're seeing what God is doing and the miracles that are being worked and the answers to prayer, and it's pretty powerful. And I think that with the weights of the world coming down on all of us, that it's a very powerful place to be, is united. And I wanted to encourage that today. I've given you guys the challenge of being in fellowship with God for 5 minutes a day, reading the Word, and just building on that relationship. And the truth is that the deeper we go into it, the deeper his relationship with us becomes. And it's very amazing. And he wants us to be in community and in fellowship with others. In essence, we are the church. And he is present when we come together, and it's very visible, it's felt, and it's very powerful. So if you are out there and you are struggling with the weights of the world on your shoulders right now, and you're feeling the pressures of things around you, 98% of the things we can't control, but you're allowing them to create fear and worry, depression, complacency. It's just going to continue to settle in and brew, and stew, and deepen. If you're feeling that way and you're feeling really consumed by things that are happening, I want to encourage you guys to come join us, either on YouTube Lives, here on Mountain Woman Radio, and in our community. And again, TrayerWilderness.com/community. It is free, and there are people in our community from all over the world, New Zealand, UK, Australia, all over the United States. It's amazing. But you don't need to do this alone. And if you're not game to join us and you don't have someone locally, community locally, you do need to remember that God is right there always. And all you got to do is talk to him and call on him. I talk to God just like I'm talking to you. It's a very amazing relationship, and one I would not trade for anything. As I shared last week or the week before, I start my day with Jesus. That's what I'm doing right now. Only I'm sharing it with you. So I just want to encourage you to not allow the weights of the world to consume you, because we can't control much of what's happening, but we can control ourselves, what we think about, what we do, how we react to things. And, the enemy wants us consumed. We need to be free of that. Come on, dogs. We need to free ourselves from that and live our lives, enjoy our lives, and find the joy and happiness that we've always been seeking, and that comes from God. So, those are my thoughts for you today. Come on, old man. Come on. So, join us. We'd love to have you. Tell your friends, because right now more than ever we need to unite. We need to be strong. We need to hold each other up. We need to support one another, and we need to love on one another. It's that simple. God is good, and God is good all the time, regardless what is going on around us, regardless what others do. We need to control what we surround ourselves with. I find great pleasure in that. I find great pleasure in having that control. So many people don't realize that they have much greater power within themselves and within their decision making. And need to find that right now. So do not walk around with the weights of the world on your shoulders. Enjoy life and continue to make good decisions today that will carry you into tomorrow. And just keep living. All right, guys. I love you all. You can find the show notes at TrayerWilderness.com/podcast-227. Be sure to leave a review wherever you're listening to this. Comment, a like. The more activity we have and reviews we have, the more people we will reach. That's my goal. All right, guys. Have a fabulous day. I love you all, and I'll see you on the next episode. God bless.